I'm honored to be part of this wonderful initiative. Thanks to the entire team of Economic Times for inviting me here. Thanks to Manoj, the reason behind for me to be here, and also Arpit Gupta, who has pursued and brought me here. Friends, I was just thinking when I come here what I should be speaking about, because whether I like or not, whether my policy catch it up or not, technology is everywhere. It's touching us in our life from morning to evening, omnipresent, omnipotent. So what value addition I would be bringing here when I will be interacting with this esteemed audience? Maybe in, especially in the skill development, which has been the responsibility which has been entrusted with me now. Maybe I can speak about demographic dividend, maybe globalization. Of course, they are major trends, mega trends. But to catch up with the policy, we need to know the way forward, where we are going. Sometime back, when we were talking of skills, we were talking about muzzle, like our chairperson, Mr. Subrato Bakshi, Odisha Skill Development Authority, he always tells that the muscle power has come down in the skills. That means like the Volvo bus, which is so automated, so there need not to be any men driving that bus. And morning I was making the observation, all the men were sitting here in the inaugural session. So at some point of time, maybe only manalists would not be there, lot many women would also be there. So similarly for these masculine jobs, which normally we talk of, that is the mega trend. So now it is about the brains, where the technology will come into picture. Wherever we talk, wherever we go, I think the latest artificial intelligence and just before the presentation, Aditi ji mentioned about how the interaction happens, not through the call centers, but you have various AI platforms. Chat GPT will change the scenario. So next time you need not ask Usha Padhee to come and speak about the skill development. Maybe you can give some input. So based on my thought process, my speeches, my footprint on the social media, maybe it will tell what I will be speaking in this platform. So that is what it is. So just a thought about what future world would look like. So somebody is changing the slide. You want me to do? Yeah, next one. Yeah. This is one of the relevant report which says that 85% of the work or the future job would be those jobs that do not exist today. So most of us will become redundant maybe, or we reskill or upskill ourselves and make ourselves relevant for tomorrow. So 85% of the jobs which we are not seeing today would be happening after maybe like 2030. Out of this workforce, maybe 50% of the jobs would be automated. Do you agree with me? And remaining 50%, without technology, it cannot happen. So where we have to catch up the policy. This virtual collaborative working platform, or everything will be provided as services. I don't think we own up anything nowadays, like especially young generation. If you want mobility, there are so many platforms. So why to have a car and then In Odia they say, Kiro darkar hele, kira kinibo, gai aniba darkar nahi. To say badya. This virtual collaboration, I was thinking I am not in that level because we are little old generation. But after I saw my staff coming every half an hour to my chamber to change the appointment we have in the day. So usually if you go to the government office, there is one transparent sheet, stand which is put before you where the appointment of secretary or principal secretary are put. So every time it keeps on changing because you know that how it happens. So every half an hour the person will come with a new sheet, he will change and he will take it. So now I am on Google Sheet. My tour program is on Google Sheet, it is on my mobile. So my personal secretaries and some of the key officials are aware of it. So maybe after some time, I hope that I'll have an automated card. Then maybe I need not drive to Vivanta. Somebody, that Google Sheet will give the details to the car, where I am going, what time I am going, and it will just take it. So this is what we are looking, and not very far, very quickly. So this is what the technology is. So we have to cater to that need. Next, please. So the workforce working at wherever it is, and COVID has given a momentum to that. So place and time has become agnostic. Wherever we are, we can work efficiently and effectively. Honorable CM was here virtually, where he is doing other job which is required to be done also. So it will enhance the power of an individual to be very effective and impactful. Next. So some of the mega trend which I was just mentioning, it's a demographic change which I need not mention about the youthfulness of the nation, but it is also about the multicultural, multi-generational. I think now the new trend is after 60, I think people will become more intelligent and more effective. I think more of that generation is also into the workforce. So I and Manoj may be having future for that. Then this one-time skilling, going in a straight line that I have entered the government, I will be retiring there, this doesn't happen. Of course, platformization of services, this gig worker economy and all there. I'm just giving it as a contest because as a skill development sector, where we are going to reach. Next, please. So these are few things. Sometime back I heard Mr. Nandan Nilankani speaking about it. So somebody asked him about what would be the major impact of AI in governance. This was specific, so that was the speech which I was interested in. So he mentioned maybe language barriers will go. The delivery of services in government sector, it has so many impediments and barriers. Unless I speak in their languages, the communication would not happen. So this AI will take away all this. I think nowadays, we don't even check the standard template in our OSWAN workflow. We just type it in Google and convert it into language, whatever we want. And I think our personal secretaries have become already redundant. Their work is only call up and telephone and coordinate, that's all. Dictation part has completely gone. If you ask me any type of dictation, we can do it. So the list which you can see on the left side and the right side, you can see where it is going and where it will become redundant. Next. But one thing, friends, whatever we do go, or wherever we go, the imaginative skill, creativity, and innovation, this cannot be automated. This has to be there. So this is where we want to focus. This is where we think that we should be focusing and bringing that element along with the technology for the skill development in Odisha. Next, please. So these are the, when we talk of technology or future of work, these are the things which we usually look into, but I'll go one step ahead. I am not focusing on this. Next. In this paradigm, I would like to mention about Odisha. So technology, I said it's about brain. Then we talked about the present situation. Earlier it was muscle, then it has come to brains. So what would be the future? After hearing everything what I said, it's about heart. That's why if you see in skill development, some of the tagline says it's head, heart and hand. So that is where we are going ahead. So the high level cognitive skills, high level emotional skills, high level interpersonal skills, this is where it is required along with the technology. So Odisha has been seeing skilling not as a skilling. It is looking at skilling as a transformational tool. It's about changing the lives of the people, not only about the person who gets the skilling, but also to the society. Next, please. So the preparedness of Odisha, I would like to focus and put it in three baskets. The infrastructure part of it, the ITIs, polytechnics, the short-term skilling programs, there have been a lot of emphasis. It's not only about these hands-on skills, but about the soft skill. I will give an example. In ITI, we have a sports change leaders. Because if the sports element has been brought in, the children would be interested in the studies also. More girls and boys, young boys and girls will be attracted to the technical or the hands-on skilling, which is not aspirational as we want it to be today. So that is where we are looking at, and we have created a lot of infrastructure, thanks to our finance department for providing the budget. And if you see the budget which has been announced in last February for this current year, like 20% increase. So the sky is the limit for us. They say, please do your best. Whatever financial resources are required, we will be allocating to you. Then ecosystem strengthening. It is not only about the infrastructure, but about building up our capacity, how we can have a lot of collaborations, lot of MOUs, lot of onboarding of many other expert teams. That is what we are doing. Last month on 20th and 21st, we have the Odisha Skill Conclave, where around 20 MOUs were signed. Before that also, there were like you name the biggest players in some of the sectors, they are here in Odisha, providing that training program, whether it is Cisco, whether it is Microsoft, whether it is any other agency you name, they are here. Not only in digital, even in manufacturing, even in the issues related to services. So the bottom line is, let us have the world-class skilling here. Taking this forward, we have also improved our delivery system. And if you have seen the World Skill Center in Mancheshwar, which is seen to be believed, a world-class facility, and they have an MOU with ITES Singapore, which is a global leader. When you see their center, our center, the facility-wise, we are almost like at par. Our student who have been trained here gets that international certificate. So the whole world is open to them. Next, please. So way forward, the transformation of Odisha. What would be the transformation of Odisha? So it would be a new Odisha for the generation, which is so aspirational. So we had thought that, okay, it will be a Nua Odisha. When we were having a discussion, the narrative was like, we will have a aspirational Odisha. So in that, some of our own team members, our colleagues said that maybe NUA, which is new in Odia, can be an acronym for our aspirations, our intention to be world class. So that is where we want to go. Next, please. Sometime back, we were showing this quotation. It is a bit change is there. Somebody can tell? If you have seen, this was poster which Honorable CM around 6 years back, he mentioned this. And this has been very, very visionary statement for us. Time will come when people are asking, or people will ask whether you are skilled in Odisha, or you are just skilled, or you are skilled in Odisha. That is what the intention of making it a global brand. On 20th, during the inaugural session, Honorable CM mentioned this. Now time has come, so we are on the path. Already people have started asking whether you are skilled or you are skilled in Odisha. If you have seen the participation, if you have seen the enthusiasm of the people who are thought leaders in skilling sector in the country, they talked about skilling in Odisha. So, friends, I am going to stop here. This is where we want to go. Simple statement or the vision where it encompasses the aspiration of the people of Odisha, where we stand at world class, not only about technology, not only about the hands-on skills, but about the emotions, about the transformation. So we are also head, we are also have the heart, and we have also have the hands. Thank you so much.